So last class we have discussed array list. Why we will use array list? Because when we have array, let me open the diagram again. So to storing any data in array, what is fixed? We have to mention their size first. So if we mention any size in that array, and later we are storing only few data, like earlier we have given size with 10. Now we are storing only two data in that array, so 8 space, so we are wasting 8 spaces in that array. So to overcome this issue in collections, we have this array list concept. When you are creating array list object, so see here, when you are creating this array list object, you don't have to mention their size. If you added 5 element, if you have added 5 value into that array, in that array list, they will add that 5 value. It's not like their size is 10, they will we can add only 10 value. Their size is flexible, so array list size is flexible. You can add n number of value into that. Okay, so that is the difference between array and array list. So last day we have sorry last day we have seen like how can we add any value into array list. Array list example. So here we have so inside array list we have one add method. Okay, so list dot add. List is what? List is the object of the array list. So we have also discussed array list is one class, list is one interface. So list implementation is available in this array list class. Okay. So this is array list class, this list is interface. So in interface we have their declaration. All list implementation is available in array list class. So just we are using that one. Like we have this add method. Inside list we have different methods. If you will do list dot, then you will get all the method. List dot add, you can add any value index wise. As in array we have index. In array index start with 0. Same in list, array list, their index always start with 0. So if you want to add or update any number to that particular index, for example, let me comment this one, let me uncomment this one. Okay, so if you see here, first places means 0th index you have stored 10, then first one index you have stored 20, in second index you have stored 30, then third 40, and then fourth you have 50, right? So index of this 10 is 0, 20 is 1, 30 is 2, 40 is 3, and 50 is 4. Okay. Now we have one method list. So before modifying that value, let me run this program first. See, we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now we'll do what? List dot add. We'll use below add method. So first we have to give index number, then we have to give whatever value we want to add. So third index I am replacing it with 100. So after that I'm again printing that list here. I'm again running that program. If you see here, earlier we have 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Now third place, third index, it means this place, I have entered 100. So now in third index we have 100. 40 now it's placed to fourth index, 50 now placed to fifth index. So if in add method you are passing index number and the value, they will add that value in that particular index, whatever value you are passing here. Okay, now we have one more method. We have this add all. This add all will do what? If we have one more list, for example, let me create one file here. Okay, so look, we'll create one more box here. So this is one array list, this is one more array list. Okay, in first array list, list 1, array list 1, this one is array list 2, array list 2. In first array list we have 1 2 3 4 5 value. Second array list we have 6 7 8 9 and 10. So in first array list we have 5 value, second array list we have 5 more value. So now we have one method, add all. What this method will do? So if you have two array lists, you want to merge those array lists in single one, like you want to merge this array list 2 in your array list 1. What you will do? Just you have to write list dot add all and second array list name. That's it. Now after writing this code, what is the value of array list 1? The value of array list 1 is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. It became now this because you have added list sorry, you have added list 2 value in your array list 1. Now let me show you via program as well. Okay, so we have 10 20 30 100 40 and 50. Okay, now I'm doing what? Now I'm creating one more list. Okay, so upper one is list, this one is list 2, list 2, list 2, list 2, list 2, list 2. Here I am adding 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5. Now I am adding list dot add all list 2. So if you see here, we have this list. Inside this list we have 10 20 30 100 40 and 50. Now we have created one more list, this list 2. Inside this list we have added 11 22 33 44 55, right? Now in list, this means first array list object, we are adding all. So we are using this add all method. What this add all method will do? They will add this list 2. It means these value in your first list. After that I am again printing that list. Okay, I am running this program now. See here, wait before, yeah, before this, let me print list2 as well. Yeah, let me add some message as well. So this is list2, this is list1, and this is list1 plus list2. Okay, alright, let me run this program now. See, earlier in list1 we have 10, 20, 30, 100, 40 and 50. Okay, now in list2 we have 11, 22, 33, 44, 55. Now after adding list1 and list2, because we have used this add all method, what they have done here, they have added both list1 and list2 in single object. If you see here in this list1 plus list2 system.out.println, they have added 10, 20, 30, 140 and then 11, 22, 33, 44, 55. Got it? So this is the use of add all method. If you want to add this list method, list to all content in your list, so just you have to use add all. If you didn't have this add all method, what you have to do, you have to apply for loop into this list, and one by one you have to fetch those data into that previous list, right? So that is the difference. So to overcome that is that logic, we have this add all method. Add all method will just do what, they will just add previous list into your list, and this is the output here. Any doubt on this one?
No.
Okay. So just you have to practice list program as well. Like we have n number of method inside this list. If you see, we have this add all, we have seen this one. Now we have clear method. Clear will do what? Clear will clear all the list. Then we have we have contains method. Contains will check whether your list contain that value or not. So if you have 11 in this list, okay, so now we have to check whether that 11 is present in this list or not. So we'll apply that contains method, list dot contains, and then we'll pass 11. So they will return some boolean value. If that list contain that value, they will return true, and if that list doesn't contain that value, they will return false. Okay, so that is the use of this contains method. Then we have contains all. So if you have two lists and you want to compare list 1 with list 2, then you will use this contains all method. Then we have this equals method as well. Okay, inside this list we have this for each loop, like we have for iteration purpose we have different loops, right? For loop, while loop, do while loop. Inside list we have this for loop as well to iterate one each value index wise, they will do that. Okay, now we have this get method. If you want to get any value via index number, right? If you see here in this list we have different value, how to iterate those values, right? So as of now we have seen while loop, okay, do while, and while, do while and for. We have seen these loops. Now we'll see for each loop. Okay, what is this for each loop? What is the syntax of for each loop? For each loop is same as while, do while and for. Okay, but just some syntax is different. So we'll use that same for keyword for that, but in for each loop we have left side, we have right side. Okay, So we have to use this semicolon operator here. So left side we have to specify what is the data type of your array list. So what is the data type of our array list? Integer. Okay. So left side we have declared our variable integer I. Now right side we have to provide our list name. Okay. So our list name is list. This one. This list. Okay. So this is our list, and from this list we are trying to iterate one value. Okay, this list contain multiple lists. See, list of integer. So this is the collections of integer value. Now we have to iterate one value. First we'll iterate one value, then this one, then this one, then this one. So if you want to iterate any one value, what is the data type of this one? Integer. So here we have written the same one, integer I. It means when they will execute this for loop first time, they will iterate first value. Okay, now we'll print those values. So I got it. So in this for each loop, we don't have to check whether that list contain any value or not. So internally this for each loop will check whether that array list contains any value or not. They will check internally their size. Okay, that list have any value, they will come inside this for loop and then they will print that. Okay, if I'll run this program now, see, we got 10, 20, 30, 100, 40, 50, 11, 22, 33, 44, 55. So for if we'll use for loop here, right? So we have to apply what? Int I equal to 0, I less than list dot size, and then I plus plus. Then we will use that ith value here, right? So we have to write these lines of code. First we have to declare one variable, then we have to apply some condition, then we'll increment or decrement it here, right? But when you'll use this for each loop, you don't have to add any condition, you don't have to initialize any variable with any value, you don't have to increment or decrement any value. Just you have to write the variable data type of your array list. Right side you have to mention your array list name. That's it. They will iterate all the value from your array list. Any doubt on this for each loop? I have compared that for each loop with for loop as well. This is example. Now tell me, if you have any doubt, please ask. Okay, I will move to next topic. Okay, so we'll show you one more program for this array list. So yesterday we have seen one example. We can create our own data type as well. Right? So here I am creating one class employee. Okay. Now I am declaring some value int empid. Okay, integer employee id, string emp name, string email, and string mobile. Okay, now I'm creating their getter setter method as well for setting some value, for getting some value. So if you want to set any value with this employee id, we have to create setter method. and if we want to get those value, we'll create their getter method as well. So we have one shortcut in this Eclipse ID. Just we have to select these variable, just we have to right click on that, we have to go to this where is that source, and we'll go to this one, create getters and generate getters and setters. Select all. For email, employee ID, employee name, and mobile, we are creating this getters and setters. Generate. Now we have their getters method. Now we have their setters method. Right? Now I am creating a student one, sorry, employee now. Employee, I am giving name as Amish. Amish equal to new employee. Okay. Now I'll do what? Amish dot set employee ID 1, Amish dot set employee name Amish dot set email Amish dot set mobile. Got it? So I have setted these employee ID, these employee name, email, mobile in this employee class object. Now I'm creating one more object for this employee. Okay, so copy. We have seen earlier, right? We can create multiple object of same class. So for the same employee class, we are creating multiple object, right? There can be n number of employee in this world, right? So this is one employee. I have created one employee. If you'll compare these employee classes with real time example, so in this world we have n number of employee, we have n number of company, inside that company we have a number of employee, right? So this is employee, so their employee name is Amish. So I have created Amish object, means there is one person whose name is Amish. They have their employee ID, they have their name, email, mobile number. Same for the Suprita. We have one employee. So their ID is, for example, 11, name is Suprita, and Gmail, any mail ID, right? Mobile number is anything. Alright. Now when we have created this employee class, we have created their getters and setters method. For getters method for getting this value, setter methods for setting this value. So we are setting this name, email, mobile number and employee ID to that object. Alright. So we have total 2 objects of this employee class. Now we have seen in list we can store multiple, if you want to store multiple data in single variable, we'll go for array or list. Array we have already seen that. Now we'll use this list one. So in this angle bracket we have to mention data type. So we have created our own data type, and what is that name? Employee class. Okay, list equal to new array list, right? So we have created one array list and their data type is employee. So inside this list we can add multiple employee data. Now I'm adding here list dot add Amish and list dot add Suprita. Okay, now I'm printing that list here. Now if we'll run this program, wait. We have directly, no, we cannot print directly that list. So when we have created this employee class, we have their getters method, we have their setters method. So setters method is for setting those value, setting these value. Okay, now we have to get those value. What we'll do here, we will apply one for loop to this list. Okay, so what is the data type of this list? Employee. Okay, so left side will use our data type and right side will mention our list name. So that way we can use this for each loop, right? Now we have this employee data. When this for loop execute first time they will retrieve this Amish data. Then second for loop they will retrieve this Suprita data, right? So we have applied for loop here. Now now I am printing e dot employee id, e dot get employee id. Now e dot get name, same, e dot get mobile, and e dot get email. After that I am adding one line to separate two object. Okay, now I am running this program. If you see here, we got the output. What output? Whatever data we have added to that employee object. So first employee object, this one, employee Amish equal to new employee, we have added their employee id. So to set those employee id, we have this setter method. To get those employee id, we have this getter method dot get method. See, so I have added one, we got one here. I have added Amish, we got Amish here. I have added this email id, we got this email id. I have added this mobile number, we got this mobile number here. Same for next. So see, when this was for loop executed first time, we got Amish employee data. When this for loop executed second time, we got Suprita employee data. So here we have added 11, Suprita, their Gmail ID, their mobile number. Got it? Any doubt on this one? How can we add our own data type into array list and how to retrieve those values via for each loop? Any doubt on this?
No doubt.
Okay. Yeah. So I have shown you both examples with primitive data type as well, with non-primitive data type as well. So this employee class is what? Our own data type. We have created this data type, right? This employee is one class with employee name, email ID, mobile number, and one more variable. This is employee ID. So we have created this one, and we can create multiple object of any class, as we have created one object with Amish, one with Suprita. Got it? Okay. Actually, my health is not good today. I have cough and cold right now. So I'm stopping this class today. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll connect again and we'll discuss the next topic, right? So yeah, thank you for joining. Sorry for that. Thank you. Bye.